Hello everyone, Matt here, and welcome back to my second channel. So, I actually did this last night. I'm playing the Jaguar GR.1, which is a bit of a strange aircraft because it doesn't do amazingly, but I had an absolutely insane game where I got 6 kills in the Jaguar, which doesn't make sense. So what you've just seen there is an F5 who's just gone down. The match has more or less just started, and yeah, it was a massively strange game. I really wish I'd recorded this at the time, but I've had to record this like second hand. Anyways, so you might be thinking to yourself, bit of a strange loadout I've got here on the Jaguar GR1. So the GR1 doesn't actually come with flares. It's at a slightly strange sort of position. It's going up against aircraft which are very capable, but I've decided to bring along 2 AIM-9Gs, which are pretty capable missiles, but they can be easily flared off, you know, if the enemy's paying attention. But I've also brought some rockets as well. So my plan with the rockets is not to use them as ground attack kind of weapons. I'm going to use them as flares. So on the occasion that someone locks me, I'm going to throw a couple of flares at them. So what's already happened is an F5C has already got shot down by my 30mm cannons, and here I am just kind of trying to stay alive, because as you can see, we've got F5Cs, we've got MiG-21s, we've got that sort of BR of enemies flying around, which for a Jaguar without any flares is a little bit of a threat. So at this point I'm testing this MiG-21 to see if he's got flares. I don't know if he's got flares, so I'm using my rockets to see if he'll spot them and potentially flare them off, but he isn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock him up with my AIM-9G, and I'm going to turn my aircraft just enough so that it kind of is just looking at him and nothing else. If he does decide to flare it, hopefully nothing will happen. But there we go. So that's a MiG-21 down, and this other MiG-21 just pulls out right in front of me, and I take him down. So that's 3 kills already. Absolutely insane. For a Jaguar, which is a ground attack aircraft, straight off the bat, in a match like this, 3 kills is like unheard of. I wouldn't be able to do this like on a good day. But here we go. We've got a Harrier, an AV-8 here. I don't think I'll go for a missile kill. I think I'll just put guns on him. And there we go. So that's number 4. And yeah, I've got a Hunter here. This is the Swiss Hunter. I think it's a premium, or at the very least an event or a squadron vehicle. It has flares. It has pretty capable air-to-air missiles. I think it can dogfight pretty well. He's taken a shot at me there, and to be honest, I dodged that one, and I put some rounds onto him as he went past me. I had to put a reversal in, and I put him down. He's basically dead. During the actual match, it didn't say that he was dead. It's a severe damage, but some Harrier on my team decided to go for a head-on and gave him a free kill. And I was like, in the chat, I was like, why did you do that? He's already dead. Why did you give him the kill? So I'm just watching him here. Anyways, so I'm flying around. I'm still, you know, I think, oh, I'll probably just give him a couple of extra rounds. I don't want him to get back to the airfield. He thinks I might put a missile at him. That's why I fired off a couple of rockets, but that was enough to get him to spin out. I had to be careful there, just in case he decided to put some rockets or some missiles on me as I turned. Anyways, at this point, I think it's around here, I realise that actually I'm really low on fuel, which is why you'll notice my reheat or afterburner is not on. I'm sort of fluttering with it. I'm trying to decide whether I go back to the airfield or if I go and engage this last enemy. So the last enemy on this team is an AV-8. I think they have AIM-9Gs as well. So if I turn and run now, all I'm going to do is put my tailpipe in front of him and he can shoot me down. I have 2 minutes of fuel at this point. I am very low on fuel. I don't know if I will manage to make this. So my only choice is to throttle down, put like 50% throttle on, and go and see if I can take this guy out. I've got 1 AIM-9G, I've got 20 rockets left, and I've got 188 rounds of cannon. He's on his forwards airbase. He's unprotected, basically, at this point. So I think to myself, I've got nothing to lose, 2 minutes worth of fuel, let's have a go. Fluttering the afterburner, the reheat there, just to give it a little bit of extra speed. Bearing in mind I've got 5 kills. This is the last guy on the enemy team, and this is about to be a little bit crazy. So I think to myself, I'll fire off some rockets. He's firing an AIM-9G at me. He must have locked my heat signature from my rockets, because AIM-9Gs are not all aspect, they're only rear aspect, and all I'm going to do here is try and avoid his fire. Harrier is a very capable aircraft at this BR. It has good acceleration. Turn isn't so good, but it has the ability to hover. Now, he has flares, so he's obviously using them, but he's using a lot of them. And I'm probably about a minute worth of fuel here, which is kind of crazy. And I'm like, this is not going to end well. There's one more player on my team. He might be able to help me, but he's all the way back at our airfield. He's nowhere around at the moment to help. So you can see he's 47 kilometers away is my friendly Su-25. Su-25 could probably take him out with his all-aspect R60. Well, all I need to do here is try and take down this AV-8. I think I'm at about 30 seconds worth of fuel at this point. I'm messing about with my flaps. I popped on my air brake. I've got a lock with my AIM-9G, and now it's locked the sun. So that's no good to me. I can't do anything here. Probably about 15 seconds worth of fuel, so I'm firing off some rounds, and there's a critical hit. Absolutely insane. All this AV-8 had to do was wait another 15 seconds, and I would have run out of fuel and been absolutely useless. But there we go, he's going down. I'm going to try and lock up my 9G, but he's going to hit the ground before that one even goes into him. All he had to do was wait an extra 10 seconds. So that was an insane match that I had last night. I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed this kind of look into an absolutely bizarre and insane match I had in the Jaguar GR1. Thanks so much for joining me on this sort of battle. As usual, this is my second channel. Thanks for joining in, and I'll catch you again. Bye.